What's up, y'all? It's Dinnerbox, and tonight we got AEW Dynasty, which has a fucking stacked card. So let's get into it right now. I usually wouldn't predict a 0 hour match, but considering since this shit has had so much build to it, I feel like I have to at least mention it. I'm gonna say Bullet Club Gold wins this one just because the Acclaimed have gone completely stale with those fucking belts, and you might as well try and do something with one of the most talented wrestlers in the world. You could even have Juice return and bring something out of this awful fucking feud. At least this is unifying the titles because, let's be honest, both of these do not need to exist at the same time. Especially considering you've done nothing with either of them in the past year. Alright, let's get on with the actual card and another trios match, this time Adam Copeland and friends against the House of Black. I'm going to take House of Black in this one because I think this is going to lead to a bigger feud between Malachi and Adam. Yeah, these two are going to implode, and then we're probably going to get a Malachi Black Adam Copeland feud down the line. That's almost definitely the case considering that Malachi has been asking for more singles matches for it feels like a fucking year now. Now, the match that absolutely no one is looking forward to, it's Chris Jericho trying to ruin another young talent. Hook's gonna win and Jericho will probably turn heel, but no one cares. Good luck in WWE, Hook. Next up, Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly for the International Championship. Now, this one I went back and forth on because I do think that Kyle O'Reilly will win the international title, but I don't think it'll be tonight. I think they're going to draw this story out with Roderick Strong for a longer time. So I think he'll win tonight. Kyle will eventually win, but it'll probably be on some episode of Dynamite or Collision in early June, late May. Yeah, we're probably going to see these two wrestle a lot. So I don't think Kyle takes the belt just yet. Alright, next up's another match that I went back and forth on, the TBS title match between Willow Nightingale and the ever-boring Julia Hart. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for that, but I really do not care about Julia Hart. However, I'm still going to have her win because I don't think it's Willow's time yet. I think Chris Statlander will turn heel and then face her at Double or Nothing, and then Mercedes will probably be the one to take the title off Julia at Double or Nothing. Next up, what should be an absolute classic, Kazuchika Okada versus Pac for the AEW Continental Championship. Okada's definitely going to win. I think the only debate is how much outside interference is there going to be despite the Continental rules, and I think they actually follow it. I think Okada will obviously use underhanded tactics, but I think his win's going to be pretty clean overall. But yeah, this match should be really good. I'm really pumped. Next up, it is FTR versus the Young Bucks in a ladder match for the vacant AEW World Tag Team Championships. I'm going to go with the Young Bucks on this one. I think that their gimmick right now is some of the best work they've ever done in their career. Their match with Sting and Darby is my favorite Young Bucks match of all time, besides the Kenny Omega Kota Ibushi one. And I think it's the time to put the titles back on them. I never thought I'd say that in a million years, but right now, they should be tag team champions. And they should do it with the help of a returning scapegoat in Jack Perry. I mean, you already showed the footage. You might as well do something with the fucking guy. I mean, I think he would make a great member of the Elite, him, Okada, and the Young Bucks. I think that would create an amazing faction. But yeah, the Young Bucks need to win those titles tonight. Next up, we got Toni Storm versus Thunder Rosa for the Women's Championship. Considering the lack of heat to this feud, I'm going to pick Toni Storm because this should not be the feud where she finally loses the title. I think she should hold on to this until Jamie Hayter can come back. So I see no reason for Thunder Rosa to win. Plus, Timeless Tony is fucking fantastic. Why would anyone want to change that? Next up is the match that everyone is most excited about. It's Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson in a match that has to be at least 5 stars. I mean, they really raised the bar for their own match, so they have to deliver. This match cannot only be decent. This has to be a 5-star classic that we're talking about years in the future. I'm going to be safe and pick Will Ospreay. I don't know how much Don Callis shenanigans we're going to get in this match. But I feel like this isn't the night they're going to fully turn on him. I think they're going to really tease it, and it'll happen soon enough. But I think Will Ospreay will win clean and walk out a member of the Don Callis family. Now the match that I am obviously most looking forward to for the AEW World Championship, Swerve versus Samoa Joe. If Swerve doesn't finally win the fucking title, I will lose it. I have waited for this moment for so fucking long. The moment he stepped into NXT, I said world champion. The moment he stepped into AEW, I said world champion. He is the best wrestler in the world by a country mile. He is the reason I tune into Dynamite every week. He is the reason I still follow this company. So please, Tony, I beg of you, this is your last chance. Please put the title on Swerve. Because if this doesn't happen, I might burn down all of St. Louis. This is the time. This is the moment. Pull the trigger and create a wrestling memory that I will remember forever. I'm so fucking excited. Swerve as AEW World Champion is going to be the biggest thing to happen in wrestling in years. Anyway, those are my predictions. Make sure to leave a comment with your predictions. Leave a like. Make sure to follow the channel. And let's go Swerve.